Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. Welcome to Syria 2012. So World Ed War travels again. In the time we are going to fight in Syria, as I said, city of Aleppo, where the rebels are going to press and use the SSG 69 rifle versus modified SVD, which will be used as a counter sniper by the government forces. Now, SSG 69 was created in the 60s. The Austrians did fantastic job, and there was a lot of innovations incorporated to that rifle. As you can see, wood is gone, and they went with the fully synthetic stock. The rifle design is so good that the Austrian Army is still using that rifle. Of course, they have different models too, but the SSG 69 officially stays on the books for the Austrian Army. Now, how those rifles found their way to Syria and how they found their way into the hands of the rebels, that's the probably material for the totally different episode. But the Syrian forces were or are using those rifles too. So some of them were captured on the battlefield and changed hands. But also, a lot of alphabet agencies from the different countries were involved, and they provided the SSG 69 to the rebels. Some of those rifles, unfortunately, landed in the hands of the ISIS as well. But enough with the bullshit talk. One shot, one kill starts now. 13 targets from 100 yards to the 700 yards. As I said, if I will choke at any point, we are switching to the SVD for the punishment. So we will see what's going to happen. I'll be checking, as always, with Ula, because this is a live TV, and I want to make sure that the target camera is set up correctly. So this is how it's going to look. Ula, is the target camera ready?
Ready.
All right, we are at the 100 yards. At the 100 yards, we do have a fat Syrian general who cannot believe that the rebels are in the city. I'm not going to use the magazine. I'm just going to slide the round to the chamber. I'll talk about the magazines later, but this is the one shot, one kill event. So let me start with that 100 yards target. And boom, that's a beautiful headshot. The general is gone. He flipped 180 to the rear. That's a major plus for Rebel Rob. All right, we're going to advance to the 150 yards. Ula, how are we doing with the 150?
Let's go.
150 is go. Let me tilt the rifle a little bit. Put that round into the chamber. And let me locate the 150 yards target. I can only partially see that target because from my vintage point of view, I can see only shoulders and the head. I'm not making the adjustments to the scope. We should be good with what we got at the 150. And that's another headshot, and another government soldier is down. That's a major plus for me. And for the third target, and let me reposition myself a little bit. For the third target, we're going to switch to the 255 yards. This is a very small Syrian guy because it's a very narrow target. So there's not much real estate to work on. But we'll see how we're going to handle this. And at the 255, I'm going to put 2 and hold high because this is a BDC turret. So I got only I think the half mark starts past 3. So we are at 255. The BDC was set up in meters, but that's all went out of the window because I'm using 175 grain. So we are totally on a different settings. But again, let me slide the round to the chamber, lock the bolt. Ula, are we good with 255?
Let's go.
All right, she's ready. And let's see if we can whack that guy there. Boom. Beautiful hit right into the chest. He's flapping his hands and legs on the ground, but he is neutralized. No longer a threat, and the rebels are pressing into the city. If they will be successful, the city will fall, right? We will see about that. Ula, the 300 yards will be the next target, and for the 300, I will switch to 3 setting on my turret, and that should actually line up nicely. Are we ready with 300?
Yes.
All right. She shakes head in a positive way. That means yes. All right. We have the 300 yards target. I'm going for the bigger one, big dude. Let's see what's going to happen here. Boom, that in the center. Another Syrian soldier is down. We are beautifully pushing forward. This rifle is extremely accurate. That's another major plus for the level up. We're going to switch to the 325 yards. 325 yards, a very small target, very little real estate to work on. And I'm going to keep the setting because all I got the choices right now, it's either go to 3.5 or stay on the 3. I'm going to stay on the 3, and my notes are saying low 3 inches, hold on the shoulders. So a little bit spice. We are executing our holdovers, which is absolutely okay and perfectly fine with me. Ula, are we ready for the 325? She's got a thumbs up. Speak up to the camera so they can hear you. All right, 325. I'm ready. I'll hold a little bit higher. And boom, look at that, beautiful chest shot again. This is a tech driver. If I will screw up something, I'm telling you, it will be on me. Because the glass, the original College 6-power scope, paired up with this rifle. And it's absolutely a tech driver. I love shooting this rifle. But that's another major plus. And the next target will be at 350 yards. This time, this is a candidate for the diet too, because he's got the 18 inches wide shoulders, fat belly, easy target. And we will see if we'll be able to punish him for eating donuts. I'm switching to 3.5. Ula, are we ready?
Let's go.
All right, we are ready. We are ready to send the donut boy to the sleeping land. Let me slide that round to the chamber. And let's see. Enough. Shut up, Rob. Shut up, rebel Rob. And let's focus on that target. And beautiful, right next to the triangle. I did that on purpose because I don't want to repaint the triangle. This is what kind of tricks you can do with this rifle. I'm not joking. Too easy. This is going too easy, Ula, right? We should probably settle for the smaller targets. But hey, this is the 6-power scope, so it's not that much magnification. But so far, the distances are not challenging at all. So this is another major plus. We're going to switch to the 400 yards right now. And for the 400s, I got the note switch to 4. So as you can see from my 0, I did the 0 from 105 yards. And I'm using a 175 grain. So far, this BDC is extremely close to where it should be. So we'll see how this is going to played out the farther we go. And there are some small differences. We'll see. Ula, how are we doing with 400?
I'm ready.
All right, she's ready. Let me focus on that Syrian government soldier at the 400 yards. Boom. Let me see where that hit was exactly, because I got a little bit distorted. Okay, on the left side of the triangle. Hey, do you see the trend? All right, beautiful hit again. This is a nice hit, and we are basically cruising. So now we're going to turn up the notch a little bit. 450, this is a really, really small target, and this target is deceiving. My data says I should be at the 4.5 on the turret, so that's what I'm going to do, 4.5 on the turret. Ula, how we doing?
Let's do it.
She's saying she's ready. Let me slide that round to the chamber. Round is in the chamber, and let me aim for the very small, he's a midget Syrian soldier at the 450. Boom. I kind of drifted left, I think, there. I wonder why. Yeah, I'm a little bit on the left side. This time I was holding in the middle. We might have some mild wind, which it's hard to see. I'm spanning for myself, but I don't feel anything. I wonder if there is something in the middle of the field where we are on that max ordnance and we are getting pushed a little bit. So we drifted left. I was holding in the center. But this time, this was not on me. But hey, hit is a hit. And I was not trying to avoid hitting the triangle. So I'm perfectly honest with you guys here. Anyway, 450 was a great hit, and it's a small target. So this is a really nice hit. But time to move to 500. Ula, are we good with 500?
Yes, we are.
All right, she's saying she's good with the 500. I'm going to put the round into the chamber. And we're going to put 5 on the turret because that's what the notebook is saying. And this is the full size target, 18 inches wide. And since I drifted left, I'll hold a little bit on the right side. Okay, that's a hit. Let me see. I cannot really tell in that scope. Okay, and I'm a little bit more on the right. I was holding up literally on that cutout line, the vertical line, the view where the head ends and it goes down, and I am on the level with the screws perfectly in the middle. It's a good hit, and I hold it a little bit more to the right because I thought after the 450 we got some forces working there, magically pushing me left on that 450 target, but maybe it was just my bad pull on the trigger. Anyway, 500 yards, that's a good hit. Time to travel to 550 yards. 550 yards, we have to be at the 5.5 mark. 5.5 mark ready on the turret. Ula, how are we doing with the target?
Let's go.
My goodness, she's awesome. She's doing an awesome job. At some point, when the channel will get more equipment, we'll put the camera on her too, so you guys can watch what she's doing, right? Would you like to have camera on you, Ula?
I told you a long time ago.
All right, 550. 550, and this should be a fun shot. Let's see. And 550, what my note's saying? Okay, dead on. All right. And boom, I think I can see it above the triangle, a little bit on the right side. Let me see. Yep, okay. Laser. This is an absolutely laser. That's a beautiful hit. Dead on. This is outstanding rifle, guys. I'm telling you. You can snatch them for a very decent money. And the big thanks to my friend Walter or Miller Time from the gun boards. And thanks to him, I'm able to use this rifle. So Walt, thank you very much. The big thanks goes to you. But the rifle is absolutely fantastic. All right. Wow, I keep sidestepping. Ula, are we ready for the 600?
Yes.
All right, she's screaming yes. Let me pull out the round. For 6, I have to be, you probably guessed that correctly, at 6. And I got the note, aim at the bottom of the plate. Point of impact should be just below the triangle. So interesting note. But this is where that BDC starts veering out from what we got. So 6, position 6 on the scope and aim at the bottom of the plate. All right. And we should be 1 inch below, point of impact is 1 inch below the triangle. I wonder why he wants me to keep it low, but that's what I'm going to do. That's a hit. And I tell you, I chicken it out a little bit and I hold it a little bit above the bottom edge of the plate. And you see the hit is just on the tip of the triangle. And again, I'm on the left side of the triangle because we are trying to avoid repainting the triangles. And again, this rifle delivers. It's fantastic. Fantastic. How many times I already said it's fantastic? Shut up. It's a great rifle, huh? All right. 600 out of commission. Another target eliminated. Time to move to 650 yards. And for the 650 yards, my notes are saying stay on the 6 and aim at the head. Or 6.5 and aim at the bottom. So this is what I was talking about. There's no clear-cut 6.5 setting. I mean, it's either the 6 or 6.5, but for both, you have to execute the holdovers. So I think we'll go with 6 and aim at the head, and we'll see how that's going to end up. Ula, are we good?
Let's go.
All right, she's ready, and I'm going to slide another round. Boom, round into the chamber. And let me focus now on that 650. And we're staying on 6. And we're going to aim for that head. And that's a hit. It took a moment for the sound to travel back. And guys, we are dead on the tip of the triangle. Bad drop. Now I have to repaint the triangle. But I was holding, I was not taking any chances. This is 650 with the 6-power scope. I had to do a holdover and I was holding on the tip of the head. Boom, we landed exactly where the notes were saying we would land. So that's a major plus again. And whew, we didn't have to, I didn't get shot by SVD. Yay! This is going great. And I probably jinx it right now because we're going to switch to 700. At 700, my notes are saying push to 6.5. 6.5, but there's no comments about where this is going to hit. So we'll see what's going to happen. Ula, how we doing?
Let's go.
All right, she is ready. She is ready. I'm going to push it to the chamber. Again, 1 shot, 1 kill. And 6.5 on the turret, yep. All right. Let me see what I got here. I'll hold in the middle. That's a hit on the target. At least I hear it coming in. And yes, we are a little bit below the triangle. So he got hit in the guts, right into the guts. But that's a perfect, flawless performance from the SSG 69. Amazing, guys. This rifle is absolutely amazing. Fantastic sniper rifle. And it is from 60s. In 60s where Absolutely fabulous era for development of the sniper rifles. A lot of interesting models coming out. The SVD, right, come out in the 60s. SSG 69, L42, A1, Zastava M69, just to name a few. So as you can see, it was a fantastic time, and tons of good hardware was showing up. But the SSG really pushed the envelope. The Steyr pushed the envelope. That whole system. This is original 6 power. As I said, telescope, fantastic glass, and with the only addition what I would like to change, if they could put the either MIL or the MOA turrets for the elevation, that would be something else. But I guess it was a requirement or the request done by the Austrian Army to keep the BDC for the turrets for the easy manipulation, and you know, basically that's what they opted out for. So that's how it ended up. So I did not use the magazine, but this is the rotary magazine which that rifle comes with. Those magazines are really not that good. There is a lot of complaints that it's easy to chip them out, the plastic here. And I have to admit that I'm not the big fan of the magazines. The rifle is fantastic, but the magazines, if they would just stay with the regular magazine inside the rifle in the vertical position, that's all you need. I don't understand why they went that way, but you know, they did, and it is what it is. There are mods, aftermarket mods you can set up for that rifle, and it will use the standard basic vertical magazine, which goes to the magazine well, because you're replacing the magazine well as well for the magazine well as well for it. But that's what it is. And you can buy them still. There's tons of parts for the SSG 69, and there's no problem service this rifle. But hey, that's it for today. If you have any questions about the SSG 69, please let me know. I think that if you have a chance to buy this rifle, you should keep it. They are absolutely classic. They aging very, very well. And as you can see, there is no stress whatsoever. We have maxed out on that range. It's 700 yards, as far as I can go. But I have a feeling that you can push that rifle much, much further. Okay, now we're going to really crank it up. We're going to try to whack those 1/3 IPSC size targets. So they're really, really tiny. We'll start with the 300 yards. 300 yards will be the first target. Ula, are we ready with camera?
Yes.
All right, she's ready. And my setting should be good. Yeah. Okay, a little bit low, but it's a hit at the 300. The next target, that small target, will be at 375. So I'm going to go to the 3.5, and I'm going to aim higher. And Ula, let me know when we are ready with that camera. This is a 375 yards distance, very small target on the right side from 350.
Let's go.
All right, she's ready. Let me see. Yep, I got him. And I'll aim higher. Boom. And that's a beautiful hit on that plate. The next small target will be at the 400. So 400, I should be dead on at setting number 4. And it's on the left side from the previous big boy at 400. Ula, how are we doing with that target at 400?
Let's go.
All right, she's ready. Let me see. 400. That's a tiny, tiny guy. Boom. Again, a little bit low and on the left side, I think. Let me check if that was the hit, if I see it. Yeah, a little bit low. Maybe not that much low, but on the left side. So I'm getting pushed a little bit. That's fine. We can handle this. The next target will be at the 500, that little one. 500, and I should adjust to 5 on the turret. And Ula,
Let's do it.
All right, she's ready. So, let me see. Oh boy, that is a little tiny guy. That's fine. I'll hold a little bit on the right side. And that's a hit. Dead in the center. I think that was a good correction for whatever is happening down the field. So this was the 5, and we whacked that little guy. Do we have one more? Yes, there is one more small target like this at 600. Well,
Let's go.
600. I will switch to 6. And 6 notes where? Oh, okay. So aim at the bottom of the plate. So we got that weird holdover. Let's see. Let's see if we can execute this. And again, I'm going to push a little bit to the right and hold at the bottom of the plate. And that's a hit. There you go. And it's a beautiful hit, right dead in the chest. So we shrinked the size of the targets for you guys to show you that this rifle still can do it. And it performs absolutely beautifully. This time I was cycling from the magazine. So the rounds went from the magazine. And I wanted to put that in the video to show you that there is no stress even when you shrink the size of the targets. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being a guest in your house. As always, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. So the Vintage Rifles Shooters Club videos could be pushed to you, and notification about those videos could be pushed to you by the YouTube. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.